I'm Paden Pierry, and I've been in Nashville for about 2 years now, really involved in the game industry. We're really trying to push forward to kind of go from, you know, a fun little community to something that's world-renowned, where when people talk about game development, they'll actually mention Nashville. Game jams are such an awesome benefit to the industry, because, you know, coming together and being on a team where you don't have to do everything. The guys that just love coding can make code, the guys that just love art can do art, and you don't have to, you know, achieve this Herculean task. You can do it as a team, which is so much easier and so much better. All right, let's do it. Let's kick off the first Nedap game jam ever, which is awesome. So what we'll do is we're going to spend 50 minutes talking about different ideas of what kind of a game we could make, and different kind of theories and stuff. Let us break off into little 2- or 3-man teams and start conceptualizing.
Let's just recreate 4 swords.
Yeah, there we go. No.
Create Mario 1-1.
Having everyone on the same page as the same type of production, because there's so many different engines, you have different coding languages, you have different 3D software, you have different formats of software. So having everyone on the same page where it's like, okay, we're using Blender for the 3D tools, we're using Unity for the game engine, we're using C# for the code. It's to actually have guys in town that all have those skills is fantastic. Okay, so let us now talk about different ideas that we've come up with.
You're in a ship and there's endless terrain moving underneath you to make it look like your ship's moving.
We pulled up a random generator for game ideas and just tried to throw it together with the Unstoppable Death Machine as the first. Well, this one, it would fit with your bullet one, a shooting game where you join forces with helicopters, but bees are trying to stop you.
So, endless terrain, bullet hell, fire. So it's
Snake ships.
It's a spaceship game, but they're not spaceships. They're like walruses and like manatees and stuff.
Basically dessert.
Yeah, dessert, right, yeah.
We could just keep the a bees against bears theme. So the boss would be like a huge bear, and like there would be like let's say other bears running along the ground attacking you, and you'd be this huge swarm of bees, and you shoot bees out.
Wow, you have a lot of faith in our ability. I love that. That's your inspiration. Attack. To change your render mode. And so what you do is you go down to image.
I'm starting on the code for the enemies. Alright, so you see the spheres here, those are representing enemies. They're going to be moving towards each other. What's calculated is the center location for all of them. So they also know where the player represented by the cube is. But as a normal swarm would be, they're going to also have some amount of randomness to them. So they're kind of moving around each other. But that's clearly too fast though. They're going all over the place. So what I want to do now is them have kind of a target off to the side a little bit that they move to that's randomly created, and that updates every several frames rather than every frame.
I'm building the spawner. I'm the one that decides where the enemies are going to go and how they're going to spawn, at what rate they're going to spawn. It's adding a certain value by 1 for the moment. It's just 1. Once it reaches a certain random value, which for this one's 8 or 964.75, once it hits that point, it'll spawn, goes back, starts over. Now it's adding by 2.
So right now I'm trying to do the landscapes, the backgrounds. So I'm trying to think of where, you know, all these bees and spiders and bears and things might be, and design a low poly version of those landscapes. Trying to make grass, dirt, trees, things like that.
So right now I'm working on the 3D model that'll be the spaceship for the player. It's going to be a bee themed actually, which it's turning out to be very beautiful. So what I'm doing is just blocking out the general shapes and feel of the model. Nothing set in stone yet, and it's very organic as a model and also as the creative process.
Right now I'm working on the player controls, so we can control the player to move it to the left or to the right of the screen. I'm writing the code in C#, making a script for the game object.
Right now I'm just setting up a basic button, and I'll use that to test the scoring system. So the basic idea is whenever I press the button, it'll add the score, and that score will be displayed on the screen. We can hook that up, so instead of increasing the score on button clicks, it increases the score whenever an enemy is killed, and I can merge into the main project.
Right now, I'm working on first some of the explosion sounds whenever we die or whenever you kill something, and then after that I'm going to tackle the attack sounds. And I've just got little explosions at the moment, so it's going.
It might be easier just to have this control all the swarms, so that then it can grab all the ones from that new swarm.
Okay. Just gonna keep trying to make sure they even spawn.
Well, we have art assets are coming along really nicely. We have terrain and environment pretty handled. The ships, I'm finishing up on the bear right now, and going to probably make one more bad guy, I think. And then we'll start compiling everything together. I think at that point would be really good. And then Carter is the guy who just showed up, ready to help, ready to go. So we're gonna find something.
Take over for me.
Yeah,
It's yours.
All right, later, man.
Take it easy.
Yeah, we're going good. We're definitely gonna ship something out, which is gonna be good.
Well, I'm kind of picking up where Daniel left off. I got here 45 minutes ago, and right now I'm working on a score script just for any item that you could run into that could give you points. Just writing the code that increments your score whenever you collide with it.
Alright, dude, those sound insane. They announced that of it just being like, oh, something died. It's like, I know that a spider died.
So right now we have Daniel and I script for spawning the enemies. So they spawn in formation, but Carlos has the movement script and fire script for the player.
Oh man.
There's so many! Oh my gosh. My spacebar hand is cramping. Daniel W, let's do health. Watch. Okay, that's actually a good sign. Hey guys, 1.00.000.
Are you sure you want to have it be a 1?
Yeah,
Okay.
we do. Yes, we do.
We're good. Yeah.
It's compiling. It's building level 1, it's building level 0.
Fantastic quality.
Fantastic quality. Here we go. Start menu. Just gorgeous. Here we go. Where's the bear? Where's the bear? Where's the bear? Oh, here he is.
Forwards and backwards?
Yeah.
You need that for the bear. He goes all the way to the right.
Oh! Nailed by the bear.
Who's next? Who's next? Rotate.
Well, I'll be honest, I was a little bit skeptical that we were going to be able to pull something together. I thought we'd kind of gotten too big of a project that we wouldn't be able to do, or we'd kind of be scrambling at the end and stuff wouldn't work. You think it's a lot of action, but there's a little bit of action, and then the rest of it is sitting in front of the computer, pressing a button, hoping it works. But altogether, hey, I'm happy with the progress we made.
My favorite things about these collaborations is just the fact that everybody takes what they do best and pull it together. And early part of the day, they had this stuff done that I don't really even care to think about. I just like to get in and get my hands dirty with what I'm good at. Everybody else is the same way, and by the end of the day, you've got something awesome because of it.
I went to school because I wanted to do game development, and this is a great occasion to practice and learn new stuff as a game developer. I like game jams.
This is a large group of people that are coming in and out at different times of the day. And you have to collaborate very quickly, you know. you sort of have to get their idea, you have to get it as quick as you can, and you have to start running with it as fast as possible.
We have had 2 other jams. I was involved in one earlier this year. Really, it's just that it's so crammed. You know, everyone's just like, oh, we got to do this, we got to do this, we got to do this. And then the more we do these, the better we'll get.
Well, besides trying to get the perfect time where everybody can meet together, trying to get the one idea that everybody can agree on, and then from there to flesh it out to the members that can actually handle the tasks, having the particular people. For example, we do need the artist, the sound producers. We were lucky enough to have artists, sound producers, etc. here, coders, etc. But most of the biggest struggles is just getting the people together.
It was fun. Definitely do it again.
Thank you so much for joining us for the Nedap Game Jam. It went awesome. We had a blast. It was super fun. This is kind of our debut into the global stage when it comes to our game community. And if you'd like to support us, just honestly buying the game would be great. The description has the links to where you can find it, and that would be great. I really appreciate it. And make sure to drink more green mountainous energy drink stuff.